Sure, check my light before we hit live. All right, how is everybody? Let me know in the audio if you can hear me okay. We are talking agently today. So we're in for a treat. We're in for a treat. So let me know if you, where you're listening from, and also if you can hear me okay. I hope the audio is coming through clear. Also, let me know if you are presently using Agently. So I have a pretty cool tutorial here coming up that's going to show you how to actually generate real estate leads leveraging Agently. So for those of you that don't know, Agently is a company that I am a part of. So I am co-owners in Agently. So I wanted to disclose that right out front. But I'm going to show you how to actually use it and weaponize it for your real estate business. There's a lot of things that I've learned over the years, and also working with hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of agents every single year. I've learned what is actually necessary in your business, but also what might not be as necessary. So I've taken a lot of the things that I've learned, a lot of the things that the agents that I work with every single year, I've taken those and I have applied it in a software format. Martin, here in KC, checking out Agently. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping by. So Agently is, again, a company that I am co-owners in, so just fully disclosing that. Well, the best way that I can explain Agently is, although it does so many different things, which you're going to see what they are here momentarily. It launches Facebook ads for you. It very soon will launch Google ads for you, so be on the lookout for that. It posts on your social media for you. It also helps you create better video. And really it does all of that, and it does it incredibly well. But the main thing that we want to be known for is it helps you grow your business as a real estate agent. So we really do a lot of the things that Agently is able to do. What we've done is we are giving it to you in a very digestible way, which is what we call AI mentor. So artificial intelligence coaching, that every single day you get an assignment of tasks that have already been curated for you. So every single day you get an email with a certain amount of tasks that you are just responsible for taking action. So oftentimes whether you're a brand new agent or an experienced agent, there's certain times where you wake up and you don't know what you're gonna do. You don't know what to do in that particular day, either because you haven't been exposed to it, don't have a mentor. Whoa, there we go. So the audio is working. And just feeling overwhelmed, right? So regardless of where you are in your business, whether you're just starting out or you're super experienced, there are days where you just wake up and don't know what's going on. You don't know what needs to happen because you wake up and all of a sudden there's no homes under contract. All of a sudden there's no clients to call because 30 days before, 60 days before, 90 days before, maybe you stopped doing the things that you were doing that made you successful, and you didn't see the results back then because with real estate there's a long sales cycle. Well, the calls that you stopped making 60 days ago, you're not going to notice them. You're not going to notice the lack of results that day. You're going to notice the lack of results 60 days in 60 days. So you may find yourself like that. I know I have in many ways, in many respects, but as long as you have that consistent action over time, and I'm going to show you how that happens here through Agently, we do provide an element of coaching that you're not going to find anywhere else. This is a one of a kind. We're creating a category. So think of let's back up. What would a real estate coach do for you? So we'll start there. Hey, welcome. Appreciate you hopping on. Francisco, welcome. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We're talking about the coaching component to Agently. Well, let's talk about coaching for a quick second. Well, actually, no, we'll talk about coaching here in a little bit. I would much rather just screen share with you and let's get going. This way you see it in action. So Agently, if you go to agently.com, you're going to see this screen right here. Now, a little pro tip, just because I happen to know what would be very, very, very advantageous for you would be scheduling a demo. So getting a demo is going to really help you out, not only from a deeper understanding of what we're going to go through today, but more than that, it's going to help you from a financial standpoint. So hint, hint. So just go over there and get a demo and see what that looks like in the event that you do pursue an agently subscription. But again, we are looking to autopilot a lot of the tasks that you either are doing yourself that is slowing you down from growing your business, or you have delegated to somebody else. So it's costing you money and resources by somebody else doing what can be automated for you with one click of a button. It really is that simple. You're going to see it in action today. Now, this is our AI coach. So this is our artificial intelligence coach that we're using AI technology to help with your business. So we not only tell you what needs to be accomplished, but we give you not only tell you what needs to be accomplished, but we actually share with you how to do it. And in many cases, we do it for you. So that's something that you can expect with Agently. You're going to see what that looks like here shortly. We automate your social media. So whether you're looking to grow your social media just to have a stronger presence, or you're actually looking to generate leads, which many of you, in fact, all of you should be looking to do, especially with Agently, because it is so simple to do. So you can leverage Agently for your social media posting, for running your ads. You can generate leads. You can use Agently's website tool that automatically creates a website for you. And you're able to promote all of the listings, whether they're yours or you have written permission to advertise them, to generate some business for you, and also just manage your entire day from here. So this serves as a anti-CRM, which we do have a CRM component, but this serves as an anti-CRM where all of the tasks are already either preset for you, or you customize a few tasks so as to help you with your specific business. So we were taking a lot of the friction away from the process, so you don't have to guess. And this is well, let's go into the actual login. Let's go in. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. We'll make sure that we address them. First, we'll look at the real estate coach. Now, I purposely didn't complete my task today so you could see, because I knew we were going to have this live stream, so you could see what it looked like. As you're onboarding with Agently, it's very simple to do. It takes less than 2 minutes for you to onboard from the moment that you fill out your information to when you're actively, you could realistically launch an ad within 2 minutes. It really is that quickly. Within 2 minutes, we actually create your website. Within 2 minutes, we just do so much more that you really have to see it to believe it. But what you're looking at right now is our real estate coach. So think of any high profile coaches out there. Think of, what if I had, their knowledge, their resources, their skill sets, their how-to. Well, think of that, but in a software form now. Now, I'm not going to bash any of the real estate coaches out there. I'm just saying, think of if you're paying thousands of dollars for coaching right now, you can stop the check now, because we have actually systematized it. So you not only get the task, so think about what real estate coaching does for you, right? So with real estate coaches, you go for guidance. You go for, hey, what should I do with my business? What have you seen be successful? Can you teach me? There's that element of coaching. And many coaches will tell you, yes, do X, Y, and Z. But if we're honest, after that, it's upon you to execute. It's upon you to figure out how to do it. It's upon you to be accountable. Some coaches might have a accountability component to it, to where you meet with some of their coaches every single month. And really, it's not necessarily for a huge value add. It's more for they can continue charging you every single month and justifying their expense. So you get on a call with your coach and you share a bit more about what you're doing, and they'll ask you why you didn't complete X, Y, and Z that they assigned you the month prior. And that's effectively the entire session. That's what ends up happening at the end of the day, where you'll that accountability session is the coach isn't doing the work for you. You're showing up and you're showing the receipts. Hey, did I do this or did I not do that? Right? So there's that coaching, or that's traditional coaching. Yes, I am simplifying it considerably. I understand there's coaches of all kinds, but in general, you have a coach that'll tell you what to do. Very rarely will give you the resources to do it, and then sometimes they'll throw in an accountability component where you get to call in, or an agent will one of their coaches will call you for an hour every single month for that recurring revenue model for them. Well, with Agently, what we've done is a little bit different. So we not only tell you what to do in terms of, hey, this is what is actually working right now in this space, because we have millions and millions and millions, I dare even say billions of data points at this point. So we know what's working. So we have all these data points, so we can tell you what to do in terms of, hey, if you're posting this, we've seen incredible engagement, we've seen incredible results, because we have the information on the back end, right? So we tell you what to do. In all of the tasks that we assign, there's an actual wiki component for it, meaning there's a how to do it. So not only do we tell you what to do in terms of, hey, these are the tasks that are successful, but we show you how to do it. And in many cases, we go above and beyond that to where we actually do it for you. So when I say we, I mean Agently. I'm not in the background running any of these, running any of this. You don't want me to do that. We have a phenomenal dev team spearheaded by Dima. He's absolutely a phenomenal developer that makes all of this work. So we all know our skill sets. We all know where we're strong and where we're weak. My weakness is in that component. So that's where he thrives. Hey. Good day. Welcome aboard. Thanks so much for joining. All right. Well, quick reminder, let me know where you're listening from. This is going to help me understand when we need to start going live. All right, so this is, again, a bit more about the real estate coach. I really want to set the foundation on why we've created this, but also how it really works. So as you're onboarding with Agently, you set your financial goal. If you want to make $100,000 or $1 million, you're going to type that in. And then we're going to spit back out the amount of leads that you need to have, the amount of contacts you need to make, and the amount of closes that need to happen in relation to your market. And if you're not comfortable with the calculation that we made because you think that the average price point is actually higher than what we have in our database, because we do take your geography into account, we do have that geo-targeting turned on, so we know where you are in the market. So we customize it to what the average sales prices are, what the average commissions have been in that space, and really tailor it to you. But if you wanted to make a bit of an adjustment, you can adjust it up or down if you know that the sales price is going to be higher because of the market that you're in, or if you have a strategic plan with your commissions, whatever you want to do, you're able to adjust it there. And of course, your commission split. So you don't have to guess at it. You get think of it like a commissions calculator, but it's more than that. We give you the data so you know how many homes you need to sell, you know the amount of contacts you need to make, you know the amount of leads that need to be generated, because what you input at the front is going to help us in the back end so as to know what task to send to you, because we know what a $1 million producer looks like. And I'm not talking about sales volume, I'm talking about GCI. We have so many agents that are earning $1 million plus using Agently, so we know what their day looks like. Now, we also have plenty of agents that are making $100,000, and we know what their day looks like. We know what tasks they're accomplishing, what tasks they're not accomplishing. We know it's all that data that we're using to get smarter. So artificial intelligence, so you know there's an element of there's a human element to it that programs things on the back end, but at some point enough data starts compounding and decisions start being made from that standpoint. All right. Jaime, you mean you're not up at 3 a.m. coding? No, you don't want to know my code. Wichita, welcome. Connecticut. Alrighty, so as we get going, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. But so you see what it looks like every single day, you're going to be assigned a certain amount of tasks. Some days it's going to be 3, some days it's going to be 5. We have taken your input into consideration, meaning how much you want to earn, and we have adjusted that accordingly. Now up here, these are just reminders that I've set for myself. So you see what that looks like, and you will actually create a reminder so you know how to use this component, so you don't have to worry about your calendar, so you don't have to worry about a CRM, so you don't have to worry about losing track of things. We can do that for you in one central place. So think of this as your hub. Now, these are my 3 tasks for today. So my 3 tasks, if I do nothing else, these 3 tasks are going to help me advance my business. Now, ultimately, yes, we would love for you to go above and beyond these 3 tasks, but we understand that consistent action over time is what wins. So I'll repeat that again. Consistent action over time is going to win, right? So we've all seen the whole, well, let me rephrase that because we all haven't. If you've ever trained for a marathon, the goal isn't running 1 mile 26 times. It's being able to run 26 miles one time, right? So it's just being able to pace yourself, because if you're in this real estate, business, you know how quickly there's a highs and there's lows. So in these 3 tasks, it's schedule social media to connect with sellers. So that was my task, right? So it's make a social media post task for referrals. So we're looking for referrals. And in this case, we are looking more for the for sellers. But let's just say we'll use something pretty simple, because you can go through all the templates. I just select the template since I know which one I want. I would select that one. I can upload my image in case I haven't already done it. You only need to upload one. There's no need to continue uploading image after image, but we just want to confirm, hey, is this the image? Is this a headshot that you want to use? And then the last part is approving it. So this is what the post would look like, and this is what it would say. If you want to adjust everything, if you don't like anything that was said and you only want the image, we'll delete it. Because what this is going to do now, it's going to push over to your social media. So you get to select which page you want it to go on. If I wanted it to go on that page, I would hit publish and we're good. Right? So this is very simple. You don't have to go to Canva. You don't have to learn Photoshop. You don't have to even think about what should I put on this post. We've already curated for them. And as we get going in terms of collect more and more data, you're going to see that the most used are going to float to the top. And a lot of this will continue to get automated, so much so to where you're able to program your entire months with one click of a button. Right now, we're still giving you the flexibility of selecting what you want every day of the month, and you'll see what that looks like here shortly. But as we get going, there's going to be more and more easy buttons that get created. But for our purpose, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to skip this task, and we're going to return home. So it shows skipped. And as we get going, and our dashboard will be ready for about next month is when we're going to have our dashboard. So even this, depending on when you're watching this, will radically change because we continue to improve it. But every single month and every single day, every single week, you're going to be able to monitor your progression. Am I completing 100% of my task, or am I skipping 50% of your task? So you have a report card, not for us, but for yourself. Right? You're going to have a report card of, hey, let's just say you're on Agently and you are very, very diligent with our real estate coach, because this is very black or white. Did you complete the task? Yes. If I would have put publish, it would have completed it. And I know that it would have been done. But when I press skipped, well, it's very as a matter of fact as well. I put skipped. So no, I didn't complete the task. Well, let's fast forward to 60 days from now. Remember when we were talking about if you're at a place where you're finding yourself without business, finding yourself without homes under contract, finding yourself without leads. Well, now unless you have a very detailed planner, unless you write everything down like I do, or you keep a really good calendar or put things on Notion, like notice that I'm still going to so many different places, even though I do consider myself somebody that is very very by the book, if you will, like writing a lot of things down. If you're not like that, that's okay. This is for you, where in the traditional sense, you'd have to go and do some data mining. Hey, what was I doing 60 days ago that was leading me to now not having business? Well, with Agently, with our new dashboard that's coming up, not only are you going to see the tasks that need to be done, which is what you're looking at the screen right now, but you're able to monitor, well, let me go back 60 days and see what my completion rate. Oh, wow, I only completed 20% of the tasks. I wonder why I don't have business, right? So it's that level of accountability, that level of just information at your fingertips, because you're going to do the work anyway. You're going to post on social media anyway, but the challenge is we forget. The challenge is we don't know what to post. The challenge is we don't want to go to Canva and design. We don't want to learn Photoshop and design, so we just don't do it. Here, we make it so simple that all the actions that you wish that you were doing, now you're going to be able to do, but also you're able to track. Is this starting to make sense? Hopefully this is making sense, because we have designed it in such a way to where there is growth, there's momentum there. If you follow everything that's listed out here and do nothing else, you will see movement in your business. If you do nothing else, although we do wish that you do, we do wish that you continue growing in your business, but there's some tasks here that are going to take a couple of minutes. So you see here, if you just do what's on the screen, you're going to be successful every single day. So call expireds. So we teach you a little bit about what expireds are. So if you don't know what expireds are, and then also we even share with you how to do it, right? So this is a little bit more into the how it's done. And then once you're ready to go, you start your 30-minute sprint, right? This is very black and white. Did you invest the 30 minutes to cold call? Did you invest the 30 minutes to call your expires, call FISBOs, call whatever the tasks are? We know that this should take us 30 minutes, right? And if you finish the sprint, if I say finish the sprint, it's going to say finish, but you're going to notice, oops. I might have dorked that up. It still won't show complete because you didn't complete it, right? So here, I'm going to go back because we don't have 30 minutes to go through all of this. So I'm going to skip the task. So it will show that it's been skipped, right? So I'm going to have to get with my developers to cancel out my today's work, because they're going to think that I didn't do any of this today. So I'm hurting my stats is what I'm saying. Film and publish a promo video. So here we know the importance of doing video, and then we also share with you how to do video. But if you see right there, there's a common face, and my name is not Patrick, but for our purposes, we went ahead and put a fake name. I'm not trying to dox myself, but you get the script. And you can record right on here. So if I were to hit record right now, I wonder which camera is going to pull. It might pull that one. There it is. So it pulls up a camera, whatever camera you happen to have connected. So this one just happens to be the webcam that's over here. And I'm recording from my, there you go, my Sony. So I X out of that. So you record your video, whether you're on desktop or if you're on your mobile, it works there as well. You just upload your video and you have the script of what to say. You don't have to say everything off of here. The goal is for it to be done, right? But we wanted to give you such a head start to where you didn't have to think about what even to say. You fill out the rest of your information. You create and push the video over, and it gets pushed over to your Facebook. Now, everything that we're going to talk about, I'll just go ahead and skip the tasks because you're going to see these again. Everything that we're talking about from a social media component and from a video component, whenever I say push over to social media, right now, when I say that, I mean Facebook. It gets pushed over to your Facebook business page. Now, as we know, the Facebook business page doesn't have the greatest reach, regardless of which one it is, regardless if you have 1,000 people that like your business page or one person likes your business page, it doesn't matter. We understand that there's some limitations with that. So anytime you push your social media over, it's very, very good practice and standard practice to actually download the template that is already created for you. So if I were to select a general post and how many homes have you bought over your lifetime? If I wanted to make this post, I can actually download this. So I can save this image. Now that it has my information, I can save this and I can publish it to my personal page, to my personal Facebook page. I can publish it to my Instagram. I can publish it to my LinkedIn. I can publish it to my Google My Business. You can publish it anywhere, right? So we do extend you that licensing, if you will. You do have the right to publish over there. And you can just copy this as well. Now, this will continue growing the API, and as much as Facebook will allow us, or Meta now will allow us, we'll continue to push into direct personal posting. Right now, it doesn't allow for us to do that, but as we continue growing, we'll be able to push everywhere. We'll be able to push in all social media platforms. It's just going to take a little bit of time. This isn't saying that you can't post organically like I'm suggesting here. You still didn't have to go and create this on Canva. You still didn't have to go and do any of that. Everything has already been created for you. It just so happens that you have to upload manually to LinkedIn. You have to upload manually to an email if you want to send this. You have to upload manually to your personal page. But when it comes to your business page, it's already taken care of. And you're going to see some additional benefits. Now, that's the same thing with your video component. So I'll come back to the social media, but I want to really share the whole, when I say push it over to your social media, I'm saying push it over your Facebook business page, but we'll continue to expand our offerings there. Now, if you wanted to make a video to promote your personal brand and you wanted to talk about your favorite place, again, there I am again, give you an example of what that would look like, a bit of the script, so you can insert whatever you want to share there. You would hit record and it would turn on your webcam. And then when you create the video, you have the option of downloading it before it goes over to your business page. So you can download the video and then you now have it for your TikTok. Now you have it for your Instagram reel. Now you have it for LinkedIn. Now you have it for anywhere you want to send that video. You can even DM it to anybody that you want. So this allows you to create video incredibly fast. It allows you to see exactly what to say. You don't even have to guess at that any longer. And it's all right in front of you, right? So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down in the chat. I want to make sure that we are all on the same page here. Now, we'll touch on a few more points here on social media, but let me go back for one quick second because I promised you something. I promised you that I would create a new reminder. Let's just say I wanted to call Frank. I don't know who Frank is. Let's just say there's Julie. Let's call Julie. I don't know what I was doing before, but let's call Julie. And then let's say Julie is associated to this property. And let's just say I have a listing appointment with Julie. That's her home address. And it's going to be Tuesday. It's not going to be Tuesday at 12 a.m. It's going to be a Tuesday at 9:30. The end date's going to be Tuesday. It's going to last an hour. And then I select the address. So then there, I would put West Main. Now, the reason that we don't automatically pull in the listing address there is because we don't know if you're going to meet at the home or we don't know where you're going to meet, period. So there you have the appointment that's coming up, right? And you can edit it. So we put up the map. If you're going to meet over Zoom, you wouldn't put the location, you would put the meeting ID. But as you see here, it gives you a breakdown of the address. It gives you a breakdown of what the area looks like. So that's how you set a reminder. That's what you saw here. And you saw a few of the overdue reminders there. So you can check those out. Now with your social media, there's hundreds upon hundreds. So there's over 500 templates for you to choose from. If you wanted to ask for a referral, you would hit there and then ask for a referral in 30 different ways. If you wanted to have just be a little bit more direct, hey, do you want what it looks like to work with me? Give you some templates that you can choose from. If you wanted to do holiday postings, we have all the holidays that you can imagine already set up. And if you're looking specifically for buyers, then we have a lot of templates that you can choose from that will be yours, right? Same thing with sellers. Need to sell? Boom. And there we go. All right, now this is a social media component to it. Folks, just on this alone, you're paying over $50. Just on this alone. In terms of other companies out there, there's companies that if there's anything close to this, there's some competitors that have some decent templates, what I consider decent, but they're charging way over $50. In some cases, they're charging over $100 just for this component alone. I actually sent a competitor of ours this morning to my business partner Max, and they were charging like, I don't want to misquote, I think it was like $80 or something like that for basically what you're seeing on the screen right now, but less templates, less functionality, and less valuable. So I want you to go and check out Agently. I just want you to check it out, right? So that's what you're seeing right now. And the agent videos, we kind of already went through them, but there's 4 categories that we broke it down to. You promote your personal brand. So when you click on your personal brand, there's various videos that you can create to promote your personal brand. If you're looking to get seller leads, there's various videos that specifically target sellers. There's specific messaging that works in those particular scripts. Buyer leads, same thing. So should I rent or buy? You click there and you get the template or the script on what to say. So this is all vertical short form video that you should be recording on, and we detail how to record it very plainly so you don't have to guess. But all of this is written out for you. Again, there's very minimal things that you have to come up with. Now, something that is very, very valuable that I really need you to listen in on right now is the ads launcher. So let's do one quick recap though. We talked about our artificial intelligence real estate coach. So again, you can cancel all of your checks that are going to your real estate coaches right now. You have the social media component. So if you wanted to promote yourself, like here, you're promoting your agent as your brand, or if you need to promote a listing that you have, we have all the stages covered. So if you're doing virtual showings, if it's coming soon, if you're having an open house, if it was just listed, when it's just sold, we have all of those available for you. So it automatically imports. If you're going to have an open house, you would put the date and time. And there it is. Now, the reason that this is off to the side is because I uploaded a very bad image. So even this doesn't look bad, but I do like this component, which is when you hit next, it would go over and publish on your business page. So it's really that quick, folks. Some of you are spending hours trying to design things on Canva and you just start over, you just forget to save, or this, that, or the other. This is all done for you. Now, so we're doing a quick recap. So we have the social media component, we have the agent video component, but now we are launching ads for you. Whether you're looking to generate buyers, whether you're looking to generate sellers, or whether you're looking to promote your listing, you can launch your ads from here. If you're watching this channel, if you're watching this video, chances are that you watched some of my YouTube videos in the past, and you see how, and where I share with you how to launch ads. Well, all of the ads that you've seen, in fact, many more that you haven't, are already on Agently. So you don't have to guess at what to put as your ad. You don't even have to worry about targeting. You don't have to worry about doing any of that. You don't even have to go over to your ads manager. I suggest that you do, just so you see what it looks like, but you don't have to go to your ads manager because everything's going to be launched right on the screen. So if I want to get some buyer leads, and we have various ads that you can launch, you would just select the type of campaign you wanted to launch, the business page that you want to run your ads from. the ads account, the budget, and the number of days. And then here, depending on your market, you will need to adjust this to make sense. So if you're in a market where, if you're in Sacramento, then in reality, you need to be putting 600,000 to $1 million. Oops, that's not $1 million, right? So you can change this. You still have final say, and then you select the city, and then you understand that Facebook is going to start charging your camp. This is not money that comes to Agently. This is not money that comes to us. You launch the ad, and then Facebook/Meta starts charging you. That's what ads are. So just want to make sure that you're aware of that. But once you hit launch, it launches a campaign. You're done with it, right? So as the leads come in, just so you know, one of the questions that comes up is, well, where are my leads? Well, you'll get an email notification as the leads come in, but also your leads are going to show up here, right? So we have a very simple, I hesitate to call this a CRM because we are the anti-CRM. We're not looking to be a CRM. We're not looking to be in that business, because CRMs, of all the CRMs out there, which there's hundreds, very few are even technically good, but even fewer actually get optimized in terms of you actually using them. So we don't want you to have an Agently account and just put it on the shelf. We want Agently to be part of your business. So with that, as we're looking at, let's say if we want to get sellers, we have all the ads here as well, and you have the reports, because in some parts we're gonna market to those motivated sellers. So a lot of investors out there that are watching, you have the ability to run ads for distressed sellers. But you see the you see what the ads look like, and as you go to distressed sellers, you'll see all the various ads that you can launch, right? So I just showed you all the various ones, and we continue to add more. Again, we have just thousands and thousands of agents using this every single day. So we know what ads are working right now. We know what targeting to do, because our AI continues to get better and better and better. It was already phenomenal, but as we continue growing, there's just so much more improvement that we can make on an already pretty awesome product, right? And we didn't go into connecting the ads manager, but if you want to go over to our Agently YouTube channel, I will link it down below. But if you just type in Agently, you're going to see our YouTube channel over there, where I show you how to connect your ads account. I show you how to unlink your ads account. I show you how to troubleshoot anything that might come up. But once you onboard the first time, again, it takes you less than 2 minutes to do, just inputting a bit of basic information, uploading your image, and connecting your Facebook ads account or Facebook account altogether. Within 2 minutes, you're launching ads. It really is that simple. Now, the contacts, this is something that, again, as the leads come in, they're going to be automatically routed here, but also you can create your own contacts, and we strongly encourage you to do so you can continue. Again, we want this to be your hub. We're not looking for it to be a CRM. We want this to be a very practical tool that you weaponize for your business. So you would just upload your information here, or input your information here, a better way of putting it. And if we go back, I know we're not going to be able to get into it now, but if you're calling expireds, there was a button. If you go back to towards the beginning of the video, there's a button there that said add a contact. Well, when you add a contact, as you're calling, we still want you on that screen. We still want you dialed in. We still want you in that sprint, the 30-minute sprint that we're doing, the cold calling sprint. The leads get added on the back end there. As you input somebody, as you meet with somebody, you would just put their name, you would put their email, their phone, what type of deal, any comments, and then create the lead. So name, email at email.com, 999999999, and let's just say it was for a listing, so it's going to sell. It's a cold call. We don't have a listing yet. We're create. Oh, it caught me. And there you go. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. We're going to go over to another very cool component. which is the listing. So as you get listings, or as you get permission to advertise listings, this is something that you don't want to miss. You have the ability of creating a ton of cool stuff. So I'm going to fast forward to what you're seeing right now. So let's just say we had this listing. What you're seeing right here, I did not write. This was artificial intelligence that wrote it for me. This was me inputting about 12 different components of the listing, that the amount, anything special. Well, I'll show you how to do that here shortly. But what I can do is I can hit refresh right there, generate new text, and this rewrites itself. This is artificial intelligence writing your property description. So I refresh again, it writes it. Now, if I don't like any of it, I can delete it if I want, or I can generate another copy, right? So then you can just copy. I just went C, or just copy right there. Now you've copied it to your clipboard, and you can post it on your MLS. You can post it on any postings that you have on your social media, on an email, wherever you want to take this. You no longer have to write your property descriptions for you. And if you take the time to actually read through it, we won't right now, but if you take the time to read it right now, this is professionally written. This is not like any broken English type of a thing. This is very well crafted verbiage that there are some listing agents out there that pay and outsource this to a professional copywriter to do this for them. You don't have to do that. It's just incredible. But that's one component. So when on the listing side, as you get listings, or as you're marketing listings that might not be yours, but make sure that you get written permission, you can use Agently to generate some business. So these are the images that were uploaded, or the photos that were uploaded as we were creating the listing. So here, once you upload the images, you get to select where they are. So living rooms, kitchens, these don't match because I just went through it in a hurry, but you see the master bedroom, bedroom 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the bathrooms, the exteriors, backyards, and then your profile cover shot. Now, you're also able to, if you were going to do a open house as an example, or if you were going to, whoops, I selected the wrong one. If you wanted to hand these brochures out at an open house, you can instantly create that list, that flyer that you saw me do right then and there. It is that fast. And what you saw me click originally is over here. This is a single property website that was created. Regardless if this property is on the MLS or not on the MLS, you have a fully functioning landing page generator or single property single property website for your listing, or a listing that is not on the MLS or not even yours, but you're able to collect some leads instantly, right? So you can do this on any property. You can do this as a, and I'll be honest, one of these, no, I deleted it. One of these listings, I actually used it for a home that I didn't put on the MLS, so shame on me, but I didn't put on the MLS because it was a home that I was renting out. I just created all the marketing through Agently. So it's pretty awesome. Let me know if you have any questions on it. Wow, a lot of different aspects. Yeah. Such a great tool for writing property descriptions, right? Thanks so much, Roger. Now, anyway, we talked about the brochure, we talked about the website, we haven't talked about the social media, but you have all the social media graphics that we talked about earlier. You have them in a centralized location here. So these are all created for you instantly, right? So this one, I would just select the listing. I would just select the listing that I wanted to promote. In this case, it would be this one, and it would get pushed over to wherever I wanted it. Well, Facebook business page, but I could download it and then upload it to Instagram, to LinkedIn, to my personal page, and onward. Now, to create it, it doesn't take that long. You would just put in a property description. So let me just pull up anything that comes up. Sycamore School. We're going to say it's a house. We're going to say it's for sale. We're going to say it has 4 beds, 3 baths. It's going to be a 3,200 square foot home. And it's going to be on an acre. And the price on it's going to be $500,000. The annual on that's going to be $6,000. HOA fee is going to be $1,200. Create listing. You would start now, and you would select 3 key features. So I would just go to the first 3. I'll go to next. Interior, beautifully maintained. Open floor plan. Rooms. Has a home office. And these are just key features that you want to highlight. Again, the reason that we're doing this is so we can write that property description for you. We would put spacious. We would put recently updated, countertops, quartz, and hit next. And boom, your 3 features are done. Now, of course, you're going to take a bit more time. I'm just going through the motions here just so you see it because it's a fictitious property. I don't even know if that address that I selected is commercial or residential. And then you just select the additional features. And then next. Lifestyle, it's on the beach. It's not because it's in Fort Worth. It's highly desirable. Hit next. Right. Now describe the extra options. Start now. Bedrooms, next. Type, main, size, oversized, closet, walk-in closet, next. And then you would upload the images. So I don't have any images prepared at the moment, so I'll go ahead and skip this part. But now you have this listing description. So yes, granted, I'll grant you this. I spent no time looking at if any of this made sense, because I just selected random things, but I can generate any text. The ideal floor plan concept features a character-filled interior and provides a home office. That actually makes sense, right? A cook stream, this spacious, recently updated kitchen will delight you with quartz countertops and an over-the-range microwave. Boom. Let's just say that it wasn't over-the-range microwave. Who cares? Take that out. An oasis of peace and relaxation, the oversized main bedroom boasts a walk-in closet and panoramic. If you don't like that, take that out. Relax in the beautifully maintained suburban getaway that features a wide porch. I wish I had this for English class, right? And if I didn't like any of this, I'll just reset it again, and you have a hell of a starting point. And these are the listing parameters. You can edit these, so we can go back and edit them to make them a little bit cleaner. But I think you're getting the gist. So we went from a real estate coach, social media, created videos, launched ads, had one place for our, we're going to call this our contact database. I refuse to call this a CRM now because we are the complete anti-CRM. We actually want you to use this system. Listings, this is what you're looking at right now. So we've created a listing description through artificial intelligence, and we have our entire marketing packet right here. So once we get a listing, folks, you can actually go ahead and get ahead of the curve by actually writing out a perfect description, which would take you less than, let's call it 5 minutes to set everything together. So you can either based off of previous data or MLS data or what's on the CAD, you know generally what's going to be in that home, so you can impress your clients as soon as you're walking into the listing appointment. Open up their website. Well, I can't open up the website here because I need to upload at least 5 images. So let's go to this one. Open up the website and really astound them with their own custom website. And it's going to show incredibly well that you are very in tune with marketing. You're very in tune with getting exposure for that property. At the same time, you can launch an ad and get this in front of hundreds into thousands of ready, willing, and able to buyers. So basically, I'm just giving you the script that I use for listing appointments right now. So I consider myself a marketing specialist because of my background, what I do, and what I've helped agents do. This is the same thing that you can now do because you have a full-fledged marketing system, marketing team behind you that you can have very similar exposure that the professionals do, right? Now, you do get a website as mentioned earlier, but you do get a website as soon as you onboard and you input the goal of what you want to achieve financially for the year. The website is automatically created for you and you can edit it at will. So you have all the listings, and I'll show you how to adjust all of this, but this is already included and created for you. You just go over here and go to settings and change out the information, right? So if you're with a different brokerage, I happen to be with this brokerage, eXp Realty, which all of my agents, they get Agently for free. So all of my agents are actually benefiting from this right now. Several of them have actually already commented in the chat at the moment. So they have this advantage over you. If you don't have Agently, my agents are already ahead of you. It sounds very like a dick thing to say, but just giving you a heads up. This is something that they have at any point in time. They have this at their disposal to really compete, right? So it's something that you have access to as well. It's gonna cost you a monthly subscription, but that's why we are making it available. That's why I'm doing this tutorial, so you see everything that you get access to. All right, so as you get going, it's something I haven't added, but as you get going, you can add testimonials and really make your website stand out. This already looks good, but you can completely revolutionize it by adding certain elements, because we're not going to just manufacture things out of nowhere specific to you. There's a level of effort that you have to input to get a website that you want to use every single day, but you already have access to it. And then if you want to join our community, we do have a ongoing community. So you can go to community.agently.com and you're going to find us. I'm in here very often. So if you have any questions, if you're looking for some additional strategies, if you're looking to connect, feel free to jump over to our community, which you get access to for free. Now, I believe right now the way that we've structured it, you can check out the community and see what's going on there. I'm not sure if you can comment or not. I've only seen Agently subscribers comment there at the moment, so I can't necessarily vouch if we have opened it. I need to connect with my business partner on that. But this is Agently. This is absolutely, we're creating a category, folks. It really is. I remember as we were adding more and more features, if we could have done half of what we've already done, I would have been extremely thrilled. And over the moon, but we've done everything that you've seen on this screen, plus some additional things that are up and coming. The only one that I really have access to, or permission, I would say, to share with us today is the Google Ads is coming. There's a few other things that we are continuing to add, but all of this, what you're seeing on the screen right now, is absolutely going to help you in your business. I encourage you, go to agently.com, book a demo. For those of you agents that don't have Agently yet, I encourage you to go through that demo and see a bit more in-depth detail of what it can look like for you. And also, we do have an offer there for you. Again, hint, hint, I encourage you to go and check that out, because it will make sense for you with financially. Just so you know, it is $60 a month, and I hesitate to even bring that up because in the future it could go up, because we have all of this is already amazing. It's well worth the $60. So if you have to think about it twice, then we just didn't do a good enough job showing you the value. It's not an indictment on you, it's an indictment on us. But for $60 a month, all of this could be done for you. You cannot hire 10 hours worth of a VA's time for that amount. That's going to have all of this. That's going to do all of this for you. So either you're going to save time, your assistants are going to save time. You're not going to need to get, you're not going to get the value from anything else as much as you are from Agently. Agently allows me to describe the property in Spanish. Not right now, Francisco. That's a great question. At the moment, we're not focused on the Spanish side. So that is something that we do have on our roadmap, but just not right now. So with the Spanish market, we are getting into there because I do speak Spanish myself. So I do see the importance of it. Right now, it's just not in our immediate roadmap, but hope to have that explored and really fully developed by next year. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Again, huge disclosure, I am part owner and agently, so this is something that I referenced at the beginning of the video, in the middle of the video, and here, just so you know that there is an element of bias because I spend a lot of time with this